Am I doing it right? I think this is it. It's like my hand is a dolphin or something. What's up, AKB4R? So we got K.A.R.D's Rumored. Now this music video looks like it's filmed like vertically, like when you give your mom your phone to record you doing something and instead of going landscape, she goes fully portrait. Anyway, love K.A.R.D. Just came out about 9 minutes ago, so let's get right into it. Oh. Okay. Sounds like they're gonna be tough. Feeling tough in this one? Ooh, this has very hip-hop sounding one. See, I'm letting them pass on the autotune because they're doing it tastefully. Okay. Let's just say you're gonna lean, you're in a mysterious parking lot. Did you lose your car? This is weird though with the whole like vertical thing, but I can respect their choices. Oh. It's like a drug lord just sitting there. This is so cool. Every time K.A.R.D releases a new song, I'm like, hey, refreshing. A co-ed group. Still has that tropical feel that I've kind of associated with them. Whew. I like that dance move, because I can do it. Like I was saying, I love the autotune because it's like we know he can sing. Okay, Jiwoo. They're just leaning back. Gosh, she's definitely my favorite out of this group. Gosh, their voices, and they both look just fantastic. Okay. I love when they pair up. I love that. It's like perfect. Okay. What's she wearing? It's like a jumpsuit. Here's an unsuspecting chair in a parking lot lane. Let me just sit in there. What I like also too is it seems like all of them have like a perfect, well not perfect, but the distribution of vocals in this is nice. Seems fair. Okay. Whew. It's like a perfect summer song too. Even though it's not even, well, it's kind of close to summer. Riding the wave. Riding the wave, like, is that like of a rumor? You just kind of ride it out, even if it's about you. You just kind of chill it. Let the rumor go. You know the ones who really care won't believe in the rumor. They know how to just be this chill group, and every time I hear them, it's just like, okay, because you have two guys and two girls, it's already going to be different than everything I've ever heard before, except for other K.A.R.D songs. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but this genre of music, like of a tropical house, I don't even know if it's tropical house, it's tropical something, but is like one of my favorites like as of now. There's this American group, and I may have mentioned this in a previous reaction of K.A.R.D's, I'm not sure, called Cream with their song Taped Up Heart, and it has the same kind of vibe, where if you listen to the song, it sounds super chill, really enjoyable, something you can dance to, but then if you hear and interpret what the lyrics are, they're really upsetting. Like this is Rumor, the whole beat of the song super chill, just you want to relax like you were on the beach with like a Diet Coke or like a mojito or whatever, but when you read the lyrics, it's really upsetting. It's talking about giving someone another chance, hoping it's not too late, seeing you with another woman. It's like, it's just, oh, even though you want to dance to it, you're like, when you read the lyrics, you're like, this is, I shouldn't be jamming, I should be crying. kind of doing their dance moves, like riding the wave while just completely bawling your eyes out, because that's just sad. But no, in all seriousness, they put this together in a really unique way too. I don't know why they decided to go with the whole single look. It almost seems like it was a promotion to be played on your mobile device, which is a really interesting take on it, where it's like you could just play this music video on your phone without having to worry about full screen, as if it was made for it. That'd be a cool campaign if they just had it where you click the link and you got like a little sneak peek, almost like a little Snapchat story of this song. I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that in Korea. But all four of them, J.Seph, BM, Jiwoo, and Somin, I think that's how you say it, they're just so talented, and I really like how they always are pairing up in the music, and like I was saying, the four of them had a pretty decent lineup. Like, it didn't seem like one member was shining over the rest. That you need all four of K.A.R.D to really make them shine the best that they are. Like Jiwoo with the raps, Somin with her singing, and then I think it's BM with his raps, and then J.Seph with the singing, or I may be getting the guys mixed up in terms of what they excel in. Also, they had the auto-tune in it, but it was so tasteful. It's like, you know they can sing, I know they can sing, so let them try it. It's completely different and experimental, and that's what I really like about K.A.R.D, is they're super experimental with everything they release. Their debut was experimental. Let's have two guys, two girls, see how it is. Hopefully the fans won't ship them too hard. Then the next one, they're like, hey, let's now add in elements of, let's make this more vertical style. Let's add some auto-tuning. And it's like, well, why not? Because they know how to pull it off. They have that groovy tropical feel going. I hope they don't deviate from that, because I really like that as their style, but at the same time, I want to see what else they can do. I want to see them go real crazy and just kind of go off the charts where nobody expects it, but it's still like a complete jam where you're like, all right, didn't see this coming, but I'm totally okay with it. It definitely has a more Western appeal, in my opinion. It's not like cutesy at all, which is like a big part of like some South Korean music, where, you know, a lot of the cutesy bands like Twice are super popular for just how adorable they sound. But I think K.A.R.D, besides the Western audience, is still doing well in South Korea, because they have their own market. Like, they don't really have anybody to compare to in South Korea. Frankly, I think if they did American songs that were in completely English, they'd be perfect here. You could hear them on like normal radio and you wouldn't even know. If you heard them in English, you'd be like, oh, who is this American artist and who is it guest featuring? Because you wouldn't know, like, if it's the guy as the main singer. Just like you have here, you have like, you know, your Nicki Minaj's and your Selena Gomez's, and you're like, who's this guest singer? Is that Zed? Does Zed sing now, or is he just EDM? We're slowly shifting, and by slowly I mean pretty rapidly, we have shifted away from the mysterious dance boxes into now mysterious locations that are abandoned, like Silent Hill kind of scenes. Like, they're no longer in a mysterious dance box for most of this song. They were in a parking lot or like a subway or somewhere dark and creepy, that if they weren't there and you were just kind of standing there by yourself, you'd be like, why am I here? This is terrifying, and you expect like a zombie or something to come out of the corner. But I like it. It kind of appeals to their whole urban feel, like their whole hip-hoppy feel. They're like, almost like you would see like an improv group just kind of singing in a subway somewhere, and you'd be throwing coins like, why aren't you even bigger than this? You should be. K.A.R.D is one of these really powerful power players in this modern K-pop scene of this, like, I guess, new generation that's coming out that will definitely stick around. And I hope that they set a precedent of letting more groups be more open to having an equal lineup of guys and girls in them. Because right now they have the tropical thing going, but can you imagine seeing a guy and a girl group, or a co-ed group, that had in the same album a cutesy song with the guys and the girls, and then like a completely hard off the wall song with the guys and the girls, where it's just like, okay, so they can do everything, incorporating like, you know, the high voices of the girls and like some of the lower voices, and, you know, just a complete range going on. I've been talking a lot because I have so much to say about K.A.R.D and how much potential they have. Even though they've shown us so much, they have so much more that I know that they're willing to show us, and that they have in store for us in the future. And I know you guys are waiting just like I am, but we just want them now. And maybe just a personal preference, I did like it because, you know, the whole vertical thing, but I prefer full screen so I can see them in full 1080p instead of, I guess, like a third of that, so like what, like 360p? They need to use the real estate more so I can see all their gorgeous faces. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and until next time, peace.